Welcome to the Wasteland News Network. Today is October 27th, 2022, and the PTS is set to reopen after a week-long break. Unfortunately, all of our characters have been reset so they can continue further testing. So it's a really good thing I showed you all the rewards in previous videos. So here we go. Here are the fixes. Instances. Players will now be kicked out of an instance when the team leader leaves. Fixed a potential control lock issue when joining a player's expedition from the paper map. And in Ashes to Fire, optional objective to rescue the helpless survivors will no longer reappear on re-entering the mission after it's failed once. And there was a delay in rewards being received in the PTS, so they've addressed that. And all event plans can now be dropped and traded amongst players. That's fantastic. Learning plans for certain weapons and armor now allows them to appear in loot. And this is good news for the Thirst Zapper. It can now be repaired, loses durability when shooting, and now correctly fires from the muzzle. This is the good part. When scrapped, now remember, it costs 6,000 tickets. The Thirst Zapper has a chance to teach its recipe, a chance. Whacker Smacker paint can now be reapplied to the weapon after it's removed. Repair all in your shelter will repair all structures. Nuka-Cade. I was seeing this and I thought it was just me. Fixed an issue causing Tier 5 of the Nuka-Cade prizes to disappear after learning one of the plans. I figured I had to get more tickets so I could actually see that last Tier 5 list, and it wasn't the case. Also, the Poisoned Alien Blaster now correctly does not poison trogs who are resistant to poison. And now the brand new ammo, weaponized Nuka-Cola Quantum and weaponized Nuka-Cola Cherry, can now be placed in the new ammo storage locker. That's only available if you have Fallout first. NPCs fixed an issue where some players may not be able to trade with Chloe the Clown. She has 2 plans too. Most Wanted addressed an issue that would cause the event not to end after defeating the sheriff. Gold varmints now count towards the Liberator challenges. Failing the event no longer grants rewards. Players will now receive Nuka-Cade points upon event completion. And Gunther's Big Iron now uses Ultrasight 45 ammo when modded with the Prime Receiver. Seismic Activity, that's the one with the Ultrasight Titan. We can now deal melee damage to the Ultrasight Titan giant. I was at it with the chainsaw, didn't do any damage, so now that's fixed. Ultrasight crystals, mounds, and other event-specific decorations will now get removed upon completion. Additionally, the rain now stops, and natural weather patterns continue after the event completion. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, every time I would go in that area, it was raining. And now the event completion now also grants Nuka-Cade points. Those are the tickets you need to cash in at the arcade. And Spin the Wheel. Players now receive the correct amount of XP upon completion, and players who did not participate in the event will no longer receive event completion rewards when on a team with an active team member that participated. So what happens is if you're in the event area, and the event will kick off for you, but you will not receive any rewards unless you're actively participating. And Tunnel of Love fixed respawn timers when dying during the Tunnel of Love event. Mr. Lovely no longer immediately disappears after the event completion, and scope mods can no longer be applied to the Burning Love bow. Players will now receive legendary cores for event completion. What Slept Beneath? That is the first quest that you have to start attacking the Ultrasight Titan. So they fixed an issue where quest items would be removed from containers when another player enters the arena area. So there we go. These are all the notes in the PTS so far as of October 27th. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you out in the wasteland.